Hello and welcome to today's episode of Italy into EU, where we are in a very interesting position right now, because I'm sorry, okay? I left you in a very, very mean position where we were about to naval invade the UK and I had to end the episode, okay? It was a very big tease, but here's the resolve. No more talking, I declare a war and we get the naval landing going, hopefully. You are good, everything is on go. Then I will also take all of my planes, you do all of this, and yes, also airdrops, beautiful. So if the naval raid my convoys, that should be no problem. What they actually don't have enough air supremacy here, so I'm gonna put all of my navy in here, and we do this. Now we have enough naval supremacy. Why are you going over here, ships? What? So Czechoslovakia join the allies, Turkey will join the allies, and all the allied nations will join that battle. Yeah, Turkey joined the allies, and you will see over here, if I go into minus, it's only the UK, right? All of these are minus. They will just capitulate when the UK capitulates. And the conditions for a war, like for them to be able to annex you, is that you fought with them. And we fought with the Czechoslovakians over here. The Turkish attacked, quote-unquote, me, my puppet over here. So some war interaction happened, so I can capitulate them. I also forgot to choose a focus, so, oops. I will take, of course, the research slot now. And you will see there's like no one here. All the British troops are currently in Africa, right? And I'm not calling in any of my puppets, so I can't lose land down there. It just garrisons something that doesn't matter. It's like all in all maybe 5 to 10 units inside of the UK. The only real thing the UK can do against me right now is spam war join notifications, okay? That's like the biggest weapon of war right now, being annoying. Besides that, nothing, right? The big plan now is to rush ports, rush airports, so they can't reinforce per land, no, by sea or per air. There we go. And you see, this naval landing just worked. It is that's not gonna lie, I've never seen this not work with the strategy I chose so far. So if you want to trust with that, do so, please. Good. Looking very cool. All the dominions have been called in so far. Beautiful, beautiful. And the big strat now is to let them push, push, push. We can even take our non-supply air force, the fighting one, bring it into the mainland Britain and give them that order too. And yeah, Plymouth will be a little bit annoying at the beginning, but nothing we can't handle. We're actually about to take London. Yes, there's this trick way encircle London again and again and again, but it's a little bit too gamey for me right now, so I won't do it. And we took London. How about that? And this is kind of... We have to do this very soon, because if we do this after Germany did the focus on Czechoslovakia, which is probably at the end of this focus here, we have a problem. Or maybe I forgot to make a focus for a few days. It could be I'm out of sync. I'm not sure if it happened this playthrough or not, but I feel like it did. It has been a day since the first recording. I'm sorry. So I will take capital ship stuff. And you know what? To make it easy on my fuel use, which is about to go empty, I will put all of my navy into the port. Because we have air supply, so it's not too bad if we lose it for a little bit. So push, push, push. Go into all of these victory points. Do as you please. Take all of these airports so the British can't use them anymore. And that's like the mega plan here. As I said, early game Britain is not really hard to beat if you know what you're doing. We have been embargoed by the US. We're importing nothing from the US, so it doesn't matter. Yeah. Welcome to a successful naval landing in 1937 as Italy. Yeah, as I said, France is the hardest part. I didn't lie to you. I hope you know that now. As I say, I wanted to make this a little bit as a guide if you want to refabricate this. I'm kind of explaining what I'm doing here while I'm doing it. I know, how dare I. And then go up here. Let them move. Let them move around. But I feel like we have to put our airplanes now more into the north, because this is where all the action is happening now. And maybe even the transport planes too. Oh, I didn't expect that. What? Oh, the British actually naval invaded me. I never had this before. That's actually dangerous, because this could trigger a civil war. Oh no, they're landing on the islands here, right? Okay, that's not too bad. Okay, I thought if... Yeah, this will be pushing the balance of power thing a little bit around, right? Towards this end. But losing the islands shouldn't trigger the civil war. As long as we capitulate them long enough and they don't do any other naval invasions, we should be absolutely fine. But yeah, this is kind of dangerous in a way. This could backfire if we don't treat it as a... Like, as Italy, you can fall apart very quickly. Really, really quickly. I won this war at one point and I got a civil war because of something like that. Like, even though you think, oh yeah, I'm winning, oh I just lost this little bit, it doesn't matter, right? They will capitulate in a few seconds anyways. You can still get the civil war. So be careful. This is why I don't say I don't mind that Mussolini comes back, because it kind of swings around left and right, this thing, right? As long as it doesn't go too far here, you're fine. Even though you want it in the middle to kind of get the reforms through and become a monarchy, you don't want to go too far, because then you have to fight a civil war. And that's just a waste of resources, army, whatever, you know? You lose guns, you lose everything. Good. Capitulated. Look at that beauty. All of the land I can take here. Beautiful. All of Britain. You know what? No. We will do the cringe thing again. So first I will take all the mainland of Britain. Yes, 100%. This is mine. No one else is in this war, so there's no one else to take anything. I'm just gonna say this is all before the Anschluss even happened. Just a little bit wild to say at least. Will I release Turkey as a puppet? I feel like Turkey would be a better puppet. So we'll do this. I just noticed I don't have to fabricate a war goal against Germany. Oh, I should have puppeted them. I'm a little bit stupid. Good, I will puppet Turkey. I will puppet Australia. I will puppet Canada. I will puppet New Zealand. I will puppet South Africa. I will puppet the Raj. I will directly annex this nation. Because if I release one or the other, I could start something in the comments that I don't want to. I will take this. I will take this. I will take this. All through puppets, please. This. Oh, that's all under British Raj. Good. Not that I don't want these nations, you know, right? What is it? P. I forgot the name for a second, I'm so sorry. My brain is having a fart. Pakistan, there you go, sorry. I'm so... This is something else, just clicking through all of this. Just skip through if you're bored. It's not the most interesting part, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not even mad, but it has to be done. This is so much industry in the long run, so... Yep. Good. Submitting the first demands, all of this is through. The rest can... The only thing we're missing now is the Kingdom of... Jordan, and Egypt. Sure, why not? Bum. The rest are just single islands that I will just annex myself. They're not too interesting. And then I take the navies too. And you can take everything. You have enough points for that, right? That's the great thing about this entire strat. So you control all of this in Europe direct, which we need to control. I will release Czechoslovakia, I feel like. But, yeah. You ask yourself, what's the downside of releasing Czechoslovakia here instead of puppeting them? If you puppet them directly in a peace treaty, they will become they have one less autonomy level, right? If I release them now, they will have a little bit more autonomy than they would have if I would puppet them. So they're closer to annexation if you puppet them in a peace treaty. This way they will be let's just look at the names. Now they are a Reichsprotektorat and there normally would be a Reichskommissariat. I speak German, so I can pronounce this even right. Take that. So, we don't even have to do anything, because you might know the Anschluss will happen, and after the Anschluss they will demand Czechoslovakian land, the Sudetenland, so the Germans will attack us. Just saying that straight out, right? We don't have to do or think about anything, the Germans will come to us. If is this a positive or negative thing? It's both. That's the simple answer, it's just both. What we need now is a little bit of a military reform and a better nation. I also need to think about annexing this, but that is why we attack Germany, I would say. I also need to think about annexing this here, so I spam just production in here. And, I don't know, infrastructure, stuff like that. And we give them a lot of equipment, that should be enough. Good, all of this is working as intended. You see Mussolini has a lot of power now, main reason just being that you won the war, so it gets a lot of praise, right? Yeah. But, this is where we are now. Looking very good. We have to prepare now for all of this. I will probably build like a defensive line here, because otherwise I feel like the Germans will overrun me. The tactic is kind of to fight Germany a little bit, to kind of shorten down the front lines we have, right? To allow us to fight them in the long run better. And I feel like I will make another Navy theater, so we're not too confused. So this is like the European Navy. This will be the other one that we send, I don't know, over here to do shenanigans against them. A little bit of roleplay. Yes, I should just take this directly, okay? I feel like it's the best outcome of this, okay? Just Italy takes it. Okay. I'm so sorry. Anyways, what I want to do now, very, very important, is to prepare against the Germans. And also we will need a lot of guns, because as I said, we didn't integrate the British directly, we didn't integrate the French directly, so building up compliance will be very hard. What I will do, I will put this into local police force, we get at least a little bit faster compliance gain. And it will increase our unrest a lot, but if we can counter it hard enough, we should be having an easy time getting all of this. This is why I have everything on guns, because this is going to be painful to watch. Trust me. What do I do? Do I want to combine this or not? I'm actually between it. Yeah. And we have all of this land, right? The Germans are still... They're not stronger than us right now, right? But the industry is quite equal to us. Like, we've doubled the mills, which is actually really good. But they also have a lot of civils. And they get a lot of mills through the mission tree. They will get everything from Austria, which is another 20 factories for sure. So I'm just saying, yeah, we should kind of push on and continue to be strong, otherwise we have a problem. We should build more military. We should reform how our templates look like, definitely. And I don't actually want to know, like, go into this. I'm actually struggling with what to build. And maybe we should reform our normal army template, which is like this into 7-2s, which is like, yeah, good enough, right? We should increase our artillery production for that, for sure, but... For Italy, strengthen the military. Hey, actually Mussolini reading my minds. I thought I would never say this in my life, but I did just now. What the fuck? Okay, extensive conscription makes sense. Was this more expensive? No, it's cheaper, okay. I was confused why it's not 150. I'm so confused because it's still so early in the game. So everything, like I want to take this tech, but it's still so expensive, right? So what do I take, right? Let me think. I could go into maintenance. Getting all the support companies. We have, by the way, if you look into... We don't have a faction yet, okay? But if you look into my puppets, it's just cool. Like, puppets I have is just so big. It's basically all of Africa, except like Portugal, Belgium, Spain. But, you know, the rest is mine. Through, like, some other hands. But, you know what I mean? Italian Raj is like the ultimate cursed thing I've ever seen. That is kind of really cursed. Dutch Indies still exist, that's true. Yeah, and we also have all these actually strong industry that will get through these trees, right? And they will also help us. So these colonial nations are quite good. Don't underestimate them, I'm gonna be honest. But besides all of this propaganda, do we need stability? I'm actually gonna do the stability thing then. Anything else I want? Do we do an industrial build-up? Do we go into... I would say we repair our air force, which will do need a lot. If our guns are okay, I will put everything into Air Force against the Germans, because the Germans will have quite a big Air Force. They just did the Anschluss, which means their factories, especially the civilian ones, caught up. That's scary. And they have more than our Air Force, so we need more air. I will build a spy network inside of Germany now. Otherwise we will struggle. And they will probably ask for the Sudetenland very soon. So, Good, let me build up whatever I can. You will be sent to here, because this is a very open front at some point. Hungary will join. Hungary will already... What? Are you stupid, Hungary? I guess they will join, like, around the time we will fight the Germans too, okay. But this will not be... This war will not be in their interest, I'm gonna be honest. This will bite them in the back, because I can just rush them down. Do I go more into mills? Yeah, I feel like I will get one more civs through anything else, so just go more into mills. We really need mills now. Yeah, river. Good. And yeah, this is all looking good so far. As I said, I will not build any battleships. I will just borrow the navy from everyone else. That should definitely work. What is our garrison, by the way? We're missing a lot of Italy. Infantry, no, we're missing a lot of Italy. Not wrong. But... Yeah, okay, this is fine. So this is all our real... Oh, yeah, it's because we're building a lot of new troops. Okay, this is why artillery is so behind. Then I will put some away from guns, because guns are actually quite balanced right now. Unrest is 22, but the compliance is at least also going up, which is fine. Good. Guns is the only thing we need for getting that under control, so that's actually really fine. All-weather air safety, reform. I guess I take the reformer. We lost the ground support specialist, which is sad, but it happens. Yeah. Over here, it's very early on, but why not? We have an extra research slot now, so it can be a little bit wasteful. The amount of troops that get spammed by the colonists, there should be a button for just keep them to yourselves, because I don't need them. Yeah, okay, yeah, give me the civvy. I'm actually very interested in that. And this looks actually really good, our economy. I'm taking it back. We're building a lot of mills. I will convert this into civs at some point, but not now. I'm surprised that we don't see what the Germans are doing just yet, but I guess we didn't infiltrate anything. Okay, we can't do that because we're not a... Wait. All of following is considered a major power? Or we're not considered... Oh, we have to be in a war, and in a war we have to be... An enemy country is considered a major power. So we can do this when we're at war with Germany. Okay, I read it wrong the first time and the second time, but the third time I did it right. Good to know. Okay, we'll do this focus now. It's quite short, so why not? Please keep it to yourselves. Good. I need to split our troops to kind of supply my front line, so let's do this. I would love to convert my troops, but I have so much units I can't just convert. I feel like all of the things are... These are militias, right? What is also militias? Are you? Oh yeah, you're like the black shirts or whatever they're called. I will turn everything into like good army that I can. So... You all this already good. Okay, the rest is fine. We have so much. We can do another reform. Yeah, let's go. That's the thing we have against Germany, right? They have no military doctrines. We have a lot of military doctrines. We have a lot of air doctrines. We're building up an air force quite fast. And if we plan everything all right, we should have a strong air force than them by a lot. So where is my CAS? Where is my... I have very little fighters, honestly. What? I really need... Oh, I'm really behind on fighters then. Wow. Okay, I guess I lost a lot against the British, which kind of makes sense. Where I need my air force is... Like, good thing is we inherited the Maginot Line for now. They will go through the Benelux, but... Yeah, we are now the new Italy. We are the new France, so... Yeah, take this as you want. With all the goods and bads. Good. This is fine. We need way more fighters though. So where we're looking with fighters, yeah, they're really behind. And we need... Oh, we are also struggling with that a lot. I take it from the British Raj because I get it cheap from them. Beautiful. And it should be that. We should build up some civilian industry after this. Why? Because recruit them. I have other plans. Colonial police is actually really strong. So I'm gonna take that. I will not use it immediately because I don't need it as much. Actually, I don't need it. But I also don't need the shit units to give me. So, you know what? I don't care. So either we get military construction speed or civilian. I look for this campaign now, military is better. We got more civils from there too, which is like the... Like everything that we get right now to fight against the Germans is better than like long-term effects. It helps us in the long run, because right now we need everything now and not later. Yay, troops I don't need. Hey! So, all of this is fine. Hungary is pretty much covered. I mean, I could drill them up to a level where they are at full strength. It is actually not so bad. We have a bank of guns, so we'll put even more into artillery. Which is fine. Support equipment is actually also needed, so I'm going to put it into that too. And then put the rest into guns again, because they are kind of priority. They will run out after a while, especially in war. Good, this is all fine. And yeah, with all the Germans on my border, I feel like this Sudetenland thing starts kind of now. So I should prepare as fast as possible for everything. Oof. Do this, build like a defensive line here. This defensive line is ready. And this is ready. Everything should be covered as far as I see it. They shouldn't join the Axis for a while. They shouldn't join the Axis for a while. So we should be fine over here. You still exist? I never puppeted you, or is this just a rest unit? Italian Protectorate of Britain. Did I have a, like, I can't even check it up. You exist? Where? Some cursed island. Oh. Wow, what? Okay, apparently we still have a Great Britain, it's just in Bermuda. Okay, I guess all things disappear in that triangle, I guess. Good old Bermuda Triangle. What did we lose and found there? Britain. That is something else. But yeah, I have to be rude. This was apparently just more of a consolidation episode so far. I wish you all a great one. Until next episode, we will probably fight the Germans. I will wait for them to attack me, and if they wait too long, I will take over the Benelux. So something will happen next episode, I promise. Until then, wish you all a great one. Bye.